Imagine you are standing in the road. It is March 7th, 1815. The mountain pass near La Frais, south of Grenoble. Cold air, pine forests on either side. And coming up the road toward you, Napoleon Bonaparte. He has 600 soldiers at his back. You have a regiment of Royal Infantry blocking his path, muskets loaded, bayonets fixed. Your orders are clear. Stop him. Arrest him. If necessary, shoot him. He keeps walking. He reaches 50 meters, 30, 20. He stops, reaches up, unbuttons his coat and opens it wide over his chest. If any of you would shoot your emperor, here I am. They don't fire. This moment does not happen in a vacuum. To understand it, you have to go back 10 months. April 1814. Napoleon has just abdicated. After 2 decades of war, after conquering most of Europe, the great powers, Britain, Austria, Prussia, Russia, have finally broken him. He is sent into exile on the island of Elba, a tiny strip of land off the coast of Tuscany. He is given the title of Emperor of Elba, 600 guards, a small court, a small island, a small life. Europe exhales. The nightmare is over. But Napoleon is watching. He is reading the news from France. The restored Bourbon king, Louis XVIII, is already losing the country. Veterans feel humiliated. Peasants fear their lands will be taken back by the old nobility. The army is bitter, unpaid, disrespected. On February 26, 1815, Napoleon slips past the British patrol ships in the night. He has one ship, 685 men, no artillery, no cavalry to speak of. He lands on the French coast near Antibes on March 1st. He does not march on Paris with an army. He walks toward it, because Napoleon understands something that his enemies do not. He is not fighting soldiers. He is fighting the idea of what France wants to be. The route north is treacherous. He avoids the Rhône Valley, where royalist support is strong, and pushes into the Alps instead. Hard terrain, cold nights, and everywhere, the question hanging in the air: which way will France go? The first real test comes on March 7th. General Marchand has sent a battalion under Lieutenant Colonel Lessard to block the road at La Frais. These are French soldiers, men who fought under Napoleon's banner for years. They now wear the white cockade of the Bourbons. Napoleon does not send cavalry. He does not form a line. He walks out alone, or nearly alone, and he speaks to them as soldiers. The coat opens. Silence. Then, one voice, a cry. Then another. Rifles drop. Men surge forward. Some are weeping. They do not arrest him. They follow him. From that moment, the march changes in character entirely. News travels faster than Napoleon's feet. Towns open their gates before he arrives. Garrison commanders make the decision alone, in the night, before they even see him. At Grenoble, the gates are broken open from the inside by the soldiers meant to defend them. By the time Napoleon reaches Lyon, he has an army. Marshal Ney, who promised Louis XVIII he would bring Napoleon back in an iron cage, meets him with 20,000 troops and crosses over. The king sends couriers. They do not return. He moves troops to stop the advance. They join the march instead. On March 20th, Napoleon enters the Tuileries Palace in Paris. The king had fled during the night. He left so quickly he did not finish his dinner. The plate is still on the table. Not a single battle is fought. Not one cannon fired in anger. This is what historians would later call the 100 Days. It ends at Waterloo, June 18th, where the coalition finally defeats him, this time permanently. Napoleon dies 6 years later on the island of St. Helena, alone, far from everything he built. But for 20 days in March 1815, one man walked from a small island into the heart of France with almost nothing, and took it back. He didn't reconquer France. He made it choose him. That is what made Napoleon more dangerous than any general Europe had ever faced. Not his tactics, not his artillery. The fact that people looked at him and decided.